Okay, this morning we're going to make a really funky breakfast. It's a little bit different from what you're used to, but it is good. You're going to need a couple of eggs, nice farm eggs, a little bit of cheese. I'm going to use the cheap Asda cheese because it melts really nice. Here I've got a little white cabbage, a little leek, red pepper and carrot, really finely chopped up. That's going to go in there as well. Got some nice bacon and a couple of bits of bread. Now the wife asked for this, so I'm doing it, but we're going to have one sandwich and share it because it's a monster sandwich. Take your time over doing this and it will turn out nice. So eggs in a bowl, salt and pepper, sea salt, freshly ground black pepper of course, and then drop in your veggies, and we'll just give that a little beat up, sort of like an omelette but not. Okay, we'll start by grilling the bacon. Using a bacon press will give you a nice flat piece of bacon for your sandwich. You want it nice and flat and crispy. That's a bacon press if you haven't used one, they're very useful. Okay, we can see how nice that bacon is now. There's nothing worse than having a bacon sandwich where you've got bits of undercooked fat and all that. All that's nice and crispy. It's going to eat beautifully in there. So we'll just pull that off to the side. Leave that over there for the time being. And then here comes the bit that looks a bit daft, but it works, believe me. What we need to do is take this vegetable and egg mixture and whack it there. Now what we need is a square the same size as the bread. The bread incidentally is homemade obviously. So we use a spatula or whatever you got handy just to keep turning it up to bring it into the shape of the bread. Okay, now we're going to flip it over. Look, don't worry about the bits of colour on it, the bacon, we call that flavour. So very carefully, there's no pretty way of doing this. Over we go. Start moulding it back into the square again. Now we're going to start toasting the bread. Just rub it round, get a little bit of that bacon fat up underneath it, just like the doctor asked you to. On top of the eggs, we're going to put some Sriracha, a little bit of spice there, a little bit of mayonnaise, just make it creamy when it's cooked. Then we're going to pop some cheese on it. There we go, and we're just going to wait for these to toast. Okay, that's toasted, so we take this piece of bread and we put it toasted side down there. Meanwhile, go under there like that and turn the whole thing so that side starts to get toasted. On top of that now we put our nice crispy bacon. And the other slice of bread. We're just going to let that cook down, use a bacon press just to compress it a little bit and let it cook out. I put that bacon the wrong way up, it's supposed to be the toasted side down, but anyway, it's the same principle. So I've turned it over now, go underneath and we're going to turn it to get some heat to the other side as well. Again, put a weight on it, pot, a bacon press, whatever you want to do. Just give a little compress. And there you go, that's the breakfast sandwich. I know it looks strange, but believe me, you're going to be very surprised by the flavours in here. It's loosely based on a Korean breakfast dish, and they're very adventurous, the Koreans. So we've just got to serve it. As I say, me and the wife will have half each. Can you see that? Got your cheese, your veg, your egg. You see? So give it a try.